Wu Dai rushed towards Qing Kuei. Mocking Feng stood still on the surface, but was ready to cast a spell to save Qing Kuei. At this moment, Wu Dai suddenly fell to the ground and couldn't move. Qing Kuei explained that this was the miracle of medical skills, and sealed Wu Dai's meridians with a few silver needles, and then defeated Wu Dai. Yi Tan successfully passed the examination and received the entrance ceremony of the book bag. Hu Xian was grateful for the kindness of helping each other, and specially made food for Yi Tan, but she was held accountable for attracting 2 immortals and was dismissed from her post as a fairy. To return to the Wuxin tribe. Knowing that she didn't want to go back, Yi Tan left her a position in Tenpa courtyard. When he was a child, Yi Tan always hoped that one day he could sit in the school to study and learn to read, and now this dream has come true. Speaking of school, Yi Tan couldn't help but think of Qing Kuei, and when she thought of going to the lower realm to save her sister, her red eyes made her ache. Yetin went to Shaodian and Youqin and asked him to fulfill his promise to remove the red eyes. Shaodian and Youqin contradicted what she said, saying that the red eyes could be removed only when she became a qualified concubine. A slow, unintentional remark made Yi Tan find a wonderful way to deal with Shaodian and Youqin. After Wu Dai lost to Qing Kuei, he actually fell in love with her, but he is a martial artist who doesn't know how to express his emotions, so he simply stripped his upper body and let Qing Kuei prick himself a few more times, so that he can learn this medical skill and easily dominate the 4 worlds. Qing Kuei was quite frightened by Wu Dai's reckless appearance, and mocked Feng to rescue her. But he learned that the reason why Qing Kuei helped her was just to repay her kindness. Aside from being sad, Xiaofeng didn't want to argue with Wu Dai. Qing Kuei really had a headache and drove them both out of Shuxin Palace. Afterwards, Xiaofeng and Wu Dai went to drink separately, and the more they thought about it, the more angry they became. When they heard someone outside gossip about Princess Qing Kuei, they both shot at the same time, and then they started arguing in public. Xiaofeng kicked Wu Dai, then calmed down, and noticed that there was Princess Li's eyeliner around him, so he pretended to be invincible and begged Wu Dai for mercy. This matter reached the ears of Princess Li and Ding Yun, and they were very happy. Stirring up the conflict between Xiaofeng and Wu Dai was a step in the plan. In this way, it would be impossible for Wu Dai and Xiaofeng to join hands to deal with the Second Highness's lineage. Yetin shows affection to Shaodian and Youqin everywhere, but it makes him miserable. Shaodian and Youqin has lived for more than 2,000 years. Because of Yetin's sudden care, he had a nightmare for the first time. Qing Hong sees Coriander and asks where she went. Coriander confessed that she went to Tian Peiwen to be a fairy servant. Qing Hang really treats her as a friend, so if Hu Xian needs help in the future, he can come to him. Coriander does have a doubt. She saw a magic weapon called a magic lamp in an ancient scroll a few days ago. And she can imagine that the souls are gathered in the magic weapon. Qing Hang had never heard of this magic weapon, but he could ask for it for Hu Xian. Hearing this, Hu Xian explained that she was just curious, and Qing Hang didn't need to bother the other immortals because of this trivial matter. Xiaofeng hates Wu Dai for going to the Shuxin Palace to be healed by Qing Kuei, and intentionally hurts Wu Dai with a trick, but Wu Dai still thinks it was an unintentional mistake. Just when Qing Kuei arrived, she saw through Xiaofeng's plot and asked Su Sui to bring His Royal Highness back to Shuxin Palace for treatment. The mocking wind was self-defeating, and Qing Kuei gave the potion of punishment and evil, and I was very depressed. Concubine Tian brought Qing Hang and Ziwu to see Shaodian and Youqin, and saw that he and Yetin got along in a strange way, so she decided to give it a boost, but the 3 immortals were self-defeating, and Xuansheng also realized that someone was playing tricks here. Taizi, not wanting to be watched by others, immediately took Yetin away. Xiaofeng couldn't get rid of the potion on his body, so he had to go to Qing Kuei to apologize with Gu Haichao.